Well, singing. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Miami Marlins. So up now for Chicago, Jared Kelenic. Next offering is outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Strike on the inside corner. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, that seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Now the number 2 hitter, J.P. Crawford. Just missed. Nice warm day here. Good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate. You can kind of be more selective instead of just looking out away so that you can get the barrel to it. And that part, you can get on the inside part of the plate as well.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Sends it to first. 2 away here in the top of the first. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustments. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
And a double puts runners at second and third with 2 out.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
So 2 down. Willie Adames, the next to hit. That's a strike across the top of the zone. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here in the 3rd and final game of the series.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here with my pal Singy. And our pitcher in this game, Quinn Priester. What's the word on him?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
And now it's filled up.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Gets down, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe.
Clemens to Crawford for 1. Drops it, but they're saying it was on the transfer. Next to hit, Alec Burleson. That's ripped. Base hit. The throw in. And he's safe. So it's first and third with 1 down.
All over that one right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Evan Carter, the next up for the Marlins. The 1-1. Nice stop. There's 1, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
What an acrobatic play right there. Knocks it down, throws from the seat of his pants, and just looks like he's playing in the backyard. He makes it look really easy.
The 2-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch. This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors. Back here at Lone Depot Park. All set for the start of the inning. Now here is Michael Busch. And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Flores makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Moises Ballesteros digs in now. On the ground to the left. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that extends the inning.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So a man at first. And next for the Cubs, Christian Franklin. Tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. Cut on and lifted in the air. Jenkins drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. So no runs. Back here in Miami, we head to the bottom of the 2nd, and now for the Marlins, Otto Lopez. On the ground, Clemens handles, throws to first. That's 1 out in the bottom of the 2nd.
Batting 7th, the center fielder, Walker Jenkins.
And up next for Miami, Walker Jenkins. And that misses. Ball 2. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
In the dirt, but kept close. In the air, right side. Kelnick sizing this one up. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Batting 9th, the 3rd baseman, Connor Norby.
Here's the 3rd baseman, Connor Norby.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
We got full count.
This one in the dirt. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Jenkins off of first with 2 away. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So the lineup flips over. Tom Choi now at the plate. They take the force out, and that is that. New inning getting started, and now the right fielder, Jared Kelnick. Next pitch is downstairs. Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
On to first. 2 up, 2 down. A swing and a soft liner. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Guillermo Flores. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Way back there. Off the sculpture, it's a home run. That did some damage. At the plate, Alec Burleson. Left field, way back there. Schwarber ranges back. And forget it. He sends one out the opposite way, and they add a run. It's 3-0. Evan Carter, the next up for the Marlins. Out towards right center field. Franklin sizes this one up. And out number 1 on the grab.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
That one ripped. And it looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double. One out. Runner at second. And the batter will be the shortstop, Otto Lopez. That one fouled off. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark and he scores. And they lead by 4. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Walker Jenkins, the next up for the Marlins. And that one is lifted in the air. Schwarber under it. 2 away now. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Yeah. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's towards center. Franklin settles underneath it. He's got it, and that's the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. And there's a ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Gets it to first. Schwarber out of the play.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And it falls. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So up next, Michael Busch. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's downstairs and outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Adames around third. He will score. In there safely.
Comes through with the RBI. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
One down, runner at third. Cody Clemens, the next come to hit. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 1-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Now, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Throwing the dirt, and he can't come up with it. Here's the center fielder, Christian Franklin. Right through there for a strike. Ballesteros off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That one laced to center and a base hit.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage.
So the batting order turns over. Tom Choi getting ready to hit.
Peter Montero.
And a weak ground ball to the left side. Off balance feed, there's one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And stepping in is the speedy Guillermo Flores. That's hard hit on the line. That's a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Alec Burleson, the next up for the Marlins. Not even close there. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that one upstairs. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And that's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that,
that one is absolutely belted. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. 1 run across. Burleson headed for the plate. The relay. He beats it safe. It's 6-2.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Yeah, the batter now, Jonah Bride. Squeezes it, and that is that. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now 6-2.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Marlins.
And there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Dax Fulton. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. The next pitch misses.
Ball 4, take your base.
12-7. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Colorado Rockies. Well, Singy, all eyes on him today after his incredible performance in the last one.
Yeah, Boog, that was one of the best hitting displays I've seen in a while. My man was in the zone. If he's able to carry that momentum over to today, we're in for a show on MLB The Show.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set. And on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo. Chris, how about a scouting report?
The second baseman.
Oh, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Mitchell hauls it in for the out. 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup, Tom Choi, the next to hit. Fly to center his first time. Fought off foul. In the air, center field. Makes the grab, 2 down.
The batter, number 6. Shortstop, Otto.
Next for Colorado,
Now
Adael Amador.
baseman, Adael.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Tosses to first, 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Tom Choi, the next up for the Marlins. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. On, makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Tom Choi. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Hendrick. And that's the 3rd out. So they get. And we're back. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Merle Cole. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Throws to first in time. And that's 1 away. As the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Good fade and sinking action in that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Back here in Denver, here's the second baseman, Tom Choi.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And first offering is fouled off. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Austin Hendrick will hit next.
1-1.
Smoked on the ground a second. Now only 1 out remaining.
That play won't be trending on.
Adael Amador now at the plate. On the ground, and this should do it. And that chance handled. And that is the ball game. The 5-3 final score. And this is it's the Miami Marlins taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Landon Knack. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
The Fish are looking very strong so far this season. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's welcome back as we take a look at their so this one from inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida. The start of the weekend is upon us. It's Friday evening baseball on the show. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Miami Marlins. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And starting in this one, Luis Gil having a pretty ridiculous season so far, Singy.
Yeah, you see there with the sub-2 ERA, very dependable guy, and he's been pretty much lights out so far this season. So, when a guy like this takes the mound, Boog, I'm expecting to watch him get into a rhythm quickly, and just move through a ball game. Sometimes you can see some big strikeouts. Other times it's hard to even know he's there because the innings go so quickly.
Slings to first. One out in the top of the first. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, one guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, B.J. Murray Jr.
And Boog, he's the table setter for this offense. Team leader and on-base percentage. I mean, that just gives your teammates plenty of chances to cash in and bring them around to score. Man, I used to love when I had a guy out in second base or third base. Easy to get those RBIs. Game after game, you know a guy like this, what he's going to provide and the opportunities that other guys are going to get in the lineup.
Swings through that one.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
With that kind of velocity.
And stepping in is the speedy Tom Choi. Fly ball to right. Tatis brings it in, and there's one away. And at the plate for Miami, Guillermo Flores. Popped up left side. Machado settles under this one. Makes the catch. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Alec Burleson, the next up for the Marlins. Here's a 2-1. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm.
You're out.
This game's a bit of a blow.
For the Marlins, number 24, Amari.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Early 2000s Yankees Red Sox, probably the best baseball rivalry that we've seen.
Yeah, and I would say, you know, that kind of simmered down and some other ones started to rise up a little bit. And the great state of Texas, the Astros and the Rangers became a really good rivalry.
Yeah, no doubt. And down on strikes he goes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. So digging in, Ethan Salas. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Now here is B.J. Murray Jr. And foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Salas, the base runner at first with 1 out. Off the mark there. And the count's full. Swing and a miss. And they're down to their last out.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
They're down to their final strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
This could end it. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Just off the inside corner. And the count is 2-2. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins take the series opener here at home. 6